Hey, welcome and thanks so much for tuning in today. This is a yoga class for anxiety where we get to reset, to create some space for mental clarity, and also honor ourselves where we're at today. So we're just going to get started in hero's pose. I've got a little cushion here, so use whatever props just so that you can get comfortable as we grow tall in our spine and come into our hero's pose where we get to face any challenges. We're just going to start deepening the breath here. So let's just drop any tension in the belly here. Just let it puff out and just start to deepening the breath all the way down into the belly. And as we deepen that breath, we're signaling to the body that we can let go and just reset our nervous systems. Now you can soften down the eyes or shut them down if that feels good for you. We're just going to begin to let go of the outside world. So as you keep up your big belly breaths, let's become aware of the noises that are happening outside the room and just letting them go. Becoming aware of any noises inside your space. And letting them go. As we withdraw our senses and try to draw them right into yourself, to your core. Just letting the outside world go, taking a break, a reset. And let's just take 2 big, deep belly breaths as we fully arrive. Fully grounding into the moment. Beautiful. Let's make our way around into child pose. Getting rid of your pillow there. Sit bones making their way down towards the ankles. You can have the knees wide or together. Hands are just extending out in front of you as we plant those hands down. So really releasing any tension or holding. Just imagine it melting away, giving it to the ground to hold for you. Dropping forehead down. Releasing any tension in the face, unclenching the jaw. And then extending through the fingertips. Let's scooch the body forward into an up dog here where we really open up through the heart center. So roll those shoulders back here. Let's drop the belly so we're really creating space in those organs. No holding or clenching in the gut. And then rolling over the toes, making our way into downward facing dog. So really drop through the head here. Release any tension. Heels are making their way down to the mat. Sit bones are opening as we press through the wrists and press the body back. Shaking your head, letting everything go. So breathing in here, let's roll forward and make our way back into up dog. Let's exhale, make our way back into child pose. So matching breath to movement here. We're going to breathe in, scooch forward. Big breath here before exhaling, rolling over the toes into downward facing dog. Breathing in, rolling forward, engaging through the core here. Up dog, and then back, rolling back into child pose. One more round here. Breathing in. lowering shoulders, opening heart center, over the toes, back into down dog. Breathing in, rolling forward. And then we're just going to exhale as we roll back into child pose. So let's fully let go here. Let's wiggle around, stretching through lower back. Amazing. So we're coming up here. We're just going to make our way onto our backs. Rolling ourselves back here. So let's take our hands underneath our butt here. We're going to come up into our elbows and make our way into fish pose. So it'd be really great if you can find some connection with your head to the earth here, or use your pillow if that's good for you. So really opening up through our heart, it's shining up towards the sky. And we're really opening through the throat here. So meaning that we get to encourage our voice forward. Anything that's unspoken, give it the opportunity to come out. Again, bringing it back to breath. That deep, nourishing breath. Amazing. Let's roll ourselves back down, hugging the knees into the chest. So let's just take a happy baby from here, taking hold of the ankles. It can be inside or outside. We're drawing the knees down towards the armpits. And then bringing movement in if that feels good for you. Just always doing the movement that feels right for your body today. This is a really playful posture, so beautiful. Let's take those feet up towards the sky and palms down, rolling those shoulders down here as we come into our fountain of youth pose, Viparita Karani. So just letting any tension drain away. You can do whatever feels good with the toes. If you're looking for a bit of a hamstring stretch here, you can just point the toes towards your nose here. An option to stay here and hang out for a while. Otherwise, we're just going to plant our hands, take our hips up and our feet out behind us as we come into plow pose. So keeping a nice bend in the knees here as we just work those feet out behind us. One deep breath. And let's see if we can take that down nice and slow. Lower back is the last thing to hit the mat. And then drawing knees to chest for a beat. And then taking soles of the feet down towards the mat. So fingertips, if they could brush the back of those ankles, that's great. We're coming into a little bridge here, a little bit of a bridge flow, so we can even tuck our shoulders underneath us, planting through our feet as we breathe in, Draw pelvis up towards the sky. Play with that, how comfortable you are here before exhaling, rolling the vertebra down. Again, lower back, the last thing to meet the mat. Let's breathe in here, raising up through the pelvis. And exhaling, roll the spine down. One more time, breathing in. And rolling that vertebra down. Beautiful. Creating space between every vertebra here. Now let's just take the body onto the mat, come into a Shavasana pose. And this is really about just letting everything go as we fully relax. Relaxing down the body and relaxing the mind. You can soften the eyes or close them down. And just enjoy this little mini reset, the space that you created for yourself today. Imagine bringing that breath to any parts of the body that are tired and letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Just letting go. And then just staying here as long as feels good for you, as you soak it up. Soak up that present moment. And thank you so much for joining in today. Enjoy your day, and I hope to see you soon.